Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed. Whoa, that's really loud. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. What is up, nerds and nerdettes? Today I have here with me Brent and Dwayne Sides.
Ah, you were close.
I call everybody Dwayne.
Uh-huh.
We're going to be playing some Vectorman.
Yes!
Vectorman.
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 Why isn't the controller working?
He's... Try it now.
Alright. This is what I wanted to do anyway. Boom! Bringing back the memories! Oh god.
Vectorman is actually... He's not vector animated in any way.
It's a misnomer, like many...
You broke the... Sega's gonna sue us now. Blue Sky Software. What else did they do?
Vectorman 2.
So we did. I want to say they had something to do with Comic Zone, but there's a link between those games to me because they were both really late releases for the Genesis and really great. Comic Zone is super unforgiving though.
Did they have like? I really like the story.
It's 2049, and Earth's cities, forests, and ice caps are fouled with toxic sludge. Humanity has escaped to the stars, leaving mechanical Orbots to clean up.
Dyslexia is not a funny thing. Stop laughing! Ah,
Brent's got the jokes.
Terraport. I really wanted to get to the villain side because I love that the villain, I can't remember his name.
His name is Raster.
Yeah!
Because it's the opposite of vector rendered graphics. It's raster graphics.
Of course.
Well, because in, number one, Brent, I wanted to just say, if everything you've told me is correct, you're way better at this game than I am.
Oh, well...
Because I am not good at this game.
Having seen you just play it a moment ago, you definitely retain more of the secrets than I did. However...
That was just me exploring.
I'm not playing for applause.
Whoa. See, I didn't even know there were secret platforms before today.
Well, learn you I shall, young Padawan. Oh, God.
Thinking you're Yoda.
Obi-Wan? Because clearly...
Yeah, because he
I can't do anything, right?
Speaks with those speech patterns, Obi-Wan does.
But yeah, I was really hoping to get to the villain side because his head
is a nuclear missile.
Yes, and as a kid that really resonated with me for some reason because, well, I don't know, like it's weird. Like when you're a kid, even when you're an adult, I guess. Like sometimes the stakes of a villain, like they don't make sense to you, or there's no context or anything. Like
why does this guy want to destroy the world?
Yeah,
this is pure professionalism, by the way.
Red velvet Oreos, everyone.
I have Brent bought in a carton. What do you call a tray? A sleeve?
Sleeves are the individual rows.
He brought in he brought in 3 sleeves of red velvet Oreos, and we're down to 1.
Because he's my friend. Oh yeah. But yeah, like when I was little, I knew that Ganon was bad, and I knew the reasons why, but it was very vague to me in a lot of ways, like, what exactly he was going to do other than just depose a king and, like, just generally be a jerk, but I don't know, like, it seemed incredibly important that I beat Raster because his head was a bomb! Like, I'd seen footage, I'm a Godzilla nerd, and I know what nuclear bombs do to people, slash monsters.
So yeah, I'm a big fan. A lot of people love villains with good motives. You know, like his. You know what was his whole thing? He was like, I'm sick of the Gerudo people being relegated to the desert, or
well,
kind of. Yeah,
he was jealous because, well, if you're including the whole backstory with Demise from Skyward Sword, which I'm not gonna.
I'm almost to the point where I get to fight him, but...
Oh, I'm not spoiling anything for you, am I?
I hope not.
Holy crap! Why didn't you say something?
Well, I have all the, Here. I have all the sacred flames. I'm just working on the quest right now to purify. Or no, I just purified the Master Sword.
Well, let's stick to Ocarina of Time.
Okay. Oh, good. You had full health. You had but 1 health a moment ago.
Have a little faith.
All right, continue.
But yeah, shoot. Where was I?
You're fighting his motive.
Oh, well, you know, in Ocarina of Time, you basically find out that, you know, he's jealous of living in the desert while the Hylians basically get to live in
the bourgeois.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in
so really, Ocarina of Time is it's a metaphor for the Cold War.
well, we want to get political here on Whatever Nerd. That's MatPat's job. There's some wrinkles added to it in Wind Waker where you just kind of see, like, you know, Ganon didn't want to live in the desert, and can you blame him, really? Like, you know, we live in Oklahoma, and it's freaking hot here, and
to be fair, it's humid here also.
That's true.
I'd take a dry heat over a wet heat any day. Despite loving rain and snow. Like, I just want it to be cold and rainy and snowy all year. I want to live in the Pacific Northeast or Northwest.
Exactly where we're going.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot
this.
we had plans for this.
We have a blood pact, and if you step out of it,
Okay, this is a weird reference. Are you familiar with the birthday skeleton?
The birthday skeleton.
It's some comic I saw on Tumblr, but I think of it every year around my birthday. And it's, like, somebody's, like, you know, some kid's like, "Oh, Father, you know, I can't believe it's my birthday." And the kid's like, "Yes, you get a visit from the birthday skeleton tonight." And he's like, "What?" And the kid's just laying there in bed, and this bony hand comes up on the bed, and he pulls himself up, and there's a skeleton standing behind him.
That is...
He's like, "What do you desire, child?"
Oh my god!
I would like I'd like a Game Boy. The pact is sealed.
Oh my god! I guess I haven't seen that. Ah, you mother of pearl! You mother of pearl!
You gotta kill that guy.
Ah! Okay, I had this Pat. Like, he was not a problem back in the day.
Right, but it's also been 20 years since you played it.
Well,
we're getting to that age.
Yeah.
Also, this game has really good effects. This game was kind of it was almost Sega's answer to Donkey Kong Country.
I can definitely see that now that you've said it, because I definitely remember Donkey Kong Country being like
the game to impress people with.
It's still pretty impressive given the time in retrospect.
You're farther in the game than I ever have been.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like, I was really bad at this game. Which, to be fair, the first time I ever played this was on the Sega Smash Pack for PC, so I was playing with a keyboard.
Well...
I also, man, that Sega Smash Pack, though, introduced me to some of my favorite games. That was the first time I ever got to play a Shining Force game, and that's one of the staples of my... Anytime anyone asks for a good Genesis recommendation, and I'm like, I just throw the cartridge at them and punch them in the face.
I never got on that train.
Oh, it's good. Do you like, Okay, real quick. This is a non sequitur, but I love the multiplier system in this game. In every other game, you're like, hey, a multiplier, cool, it multiplies my score. No, in this game, it multiplies everything.
Yeah.
Including health, including extra lives.
Until you lose.
Well, yeah. Because you will lose them, because this game is not easy.
Oh, no.
But anyway, what I was saying is, like, do you like Fire Emblem?
I never... Oh, Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was thinking. I think I was thinking Breath of Fire. I've not actually got to play Fire Emblem. I've only recently become aware that the game is like a strategy sort of...
strategy RPG.
Tactical sort of, yeah.
Yep. That's my jams. One of my very favorite game genres.
And Shining Force was similar, comparable.
Yeah, it was a very early example. It was... I don't know if it was like a direct response, but you could almost argue that it was a
secret.
It was almost like it was a response to Fire Emblem's success on the Famicom, which I don't know how well it did in Japan, but...
Fishy!
You're a fishman?
I'm a fishman. And fishmen don't give no... Oh, God. Craps. Ah. For the 5 seconds I have it. No, I guess I missed that train.
I loved it. My very first tactical RPG I ever played was Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, which still is one of my favorite games of all time. A lot of people say that that Final Fantasy Tactics is way better, but honestly, I've played both, and I prefer Tactics Advance. The story, it's a lot lighter of a story. Final Fantasy Tactics is it's a very heavy, let's save the world, like, you know, the world will be destroyed if you don't save it type of game.
A lot of stakes.
Yeah, and Final Fantasy Tactics Advance is almost more of a, it's more of just a boy having an adventure in a strange world. It's kind of like, the comparison I always give is Final Fantasy Tactics is Lord of the Rings, and Final Fantasy Tactics Advance is The Hobbit. It's more of a swashbuckling, fun game.
Or, if you prefer, since we're talking about traveling to another world here, that kind of welcomes Narnia references.
This is true. Oh, you a bomb again?
I'm a bomb again. I'm always the bomb, Jay.
So you turned into Vectorman too.
Aww. It's funny because it's... Ah! I wasted it.
A seizure warning.
Dang it. Yeah, sorry. Everything's clear in retrospect. We've probably been playing a while. When I get to the end of this level, we should probably start a new episode.
Yeah, cut it off there. I usually aim for about 10 minutes.
But you know, you can't stop watching because you're intrigued by this new man, this new guy named Brent. He's interesting.
He's red.
The color of passion. Don't.
We made it through this whole first 3 levels without making a balls joke.
Because he's made of balls. Green, gangrenous balls.
He's a hero with real balls.
What's wrong with him?
He's an Orbot, remember?
Yeah. But he's also green. I know he works...
cool. He works with toxic waste.
Yeah, but he also jettisons it into the sun. Shouldn't it have burned off by now?
Of him?
Yes.
Wait, he's not in the sun.
Okay, fair enough. But when you get several... You know what? I'm trying to dissect a video game.
Ooh, a ×10. Now go find an extra life.
Wait, it'll do the life too?
Oh yeah. No, yeah, absolutely, because that was my favorite thing.
I had no idea.
Now you get 10 fish.
I don't want 10 fish.
Now you get 10 cup.
I don't want 10 cup, Papa.
Really?
No.
10 cups pretty good.
Ooh.
10 cups. It's 10 cup.
What is that off of?
Bob's Burgers.
That's right. It's not alright. It's not alright, kids. Just say no.
10 cups.
Oh my goodness. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. You can rest easy. Oh god.
I can't. I have horrible sleep apnea.
Aw, me too.
Oh god, your burps are the worst!
I am so sorry.
You're not, though.
I won, kiddies. So, see you next time on Whatever Nerd?
Sure.
I am coming back.